Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I want to say thank you for stopping by today to hang out with me a little bit while we talk about um, the Sophie's Universe blanket and some other things. So I'm excited that you're here, and I hope you enjoy our visit today. So first off, I do want to mention what's going on with my face. I have scleroderma, and I also have lupus, among other things that I also carry. Some smaller issues too. But both of those things can affect your skin and cause just flare ups and really um, unexpected things just happen. Well, I have my lupus and the scleroderma both affect my face like really bad, and my chest area. They just affect my skin in general. And so um, I've taken things like prednisone and things like that that could heal it. It can get it cleared up for just a day or so. But then when I stop taking the prednisone, it gets right back like this. So I take heavy immune suppressants such as methotrexate, which is also a chemo drug, and it has not cleared it up totally, but it will kind of keep it under control, if you say, for a little bit. But we did skip a week of my methotrexate because I was having surgery, and so now I've started back on that now. But my face is flared up really bad, and it is super tight. That's the scleroderma, where my skin is just so tight. It feels like it is just stretching across my face. So I could have did this video and not showed my face, just did a top-down video, but I do want to make people aware of, what scleroderma and lupus does to people. So it's horrible what it can do to your skin and stuff. And so I don't like to go out in public like this, but yet I'm on YouTube like this. But anyway, I just want to say that, if you do see someone with all this going on, have compassion with them because they can't help it. A lot of times, the condition of my face and chest area reflects what I have going on in my body. And so you can tell I got a lot going on. You can tell I have a lot going on, right? Seriously, but it's painful. It is painful. My face hurts. It is stretched super thin, and it's just hurting. It's painful. It burns. So anyway, I wanted to address that and just let you know that I'm okay. I'm just having a bad flare up, and hopefully getting back on the methotrexate. When we skipped a whole week of that medication because of the surgery, but hopefully now it will line out and maybe get some of this under control. I don't know. Anyway, guys, so this is not what this video is even about, but I did want to address that because, you might be looking at the video like, what in the world? Today's video is about Sophie's Universe. This is a blanket that I am making, and there are other YouTubers who are also making it. If you search Sophie's Universe, you can find other people who are also making this blanket. This book came from Amazon. You can look on Amazon, Sophie's Universe, there's the title, and you can find this book and order it for yourself if you would like. This whole book is one project. It's one blanket. It's very detailed. I know that looks like, oh my gosh, that's all for a blanket. It's very detailed. Each round has pictures, and if you read the directions, if you don't quite understand what the directions are saying, you can look at the pictures and, you know, determine what it is saying. I haven't had any hiccups with the blanket yet. I think in part one, I did have to rip back because somehow or another I got off my stitches. I did have to rip back part one, but other than that, it's been going great. And you can see, I mean, it all through the book is just color pictures. So there is the book, and then there also is a website on a YouTube channel called All in a Nutshell, and she has directions for the blanket also. So you can check that out. Okay, so I am almost finished with round 3. I have 2 more rows, and I would be finished for round 3. And here's what my blanket is looking like so far. I love how it is turning out. It's just so much detail. But I don't look at this blanket as a whole and think, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I'm looking at this blanket stitch by stitch, round by round, and it's coming out fine. It is coming out fine. Um, there are times I have to read those directions 100 times. On this round right here, this dark turquoise round, I read that the directions I know at least 100 times. I worked on the project. I looked at the pictures, and I was just like, I don't know what they are talking about. But then all of a sudden it clicked with me. Now, keep in mind, I don't feel that great. But it finally clicked with me what I had to do, or what I thought I maybe was supposed to do. And I tried that, and I was like, yes, that's what it's saying. So sometimes, your brain might think one thing and not let you comprehend exactly what the instructions are saying there for a minute. But if you reread it and then just try, then you'll figure it out. But yeah, I love all these colors. And my round 3, I used the colors Canary, the way the print in this book is very light. I used Canary, pink, light pink, and fuchsia. Then I used the Moors and the light green, turquoise, and now I'm using the light turquoise. So those are such pretty colors, and I love how they're all working up together. This is my 2 different turquoise, light and regular. And then I'm using this limelight as my light green. And then I have light pink and pink, fuchsia, Moors, and canary. So that's the colors I put in this week. I skipped last week's Tuesday video because of health issues I had going on. Um, but anyway, I started right here at the yellow for this section, and I did not quite finish it. As you know, if you've been watching my videos, I've had some health issues going on, some surgery, and just other things that were happening, but I'm still pushing forward. I'm not going to let that defeat me, and we're moving on. So from that yellow to here, like I said, this round 3 has 2 more rounds. I mean, part 3 has 2 more rounds that I need to put in before that round is finished. And then I'll be starting round 4. I have all this yarn. This is a good amount of yarn. I have it all stored in this bag right here to keep up with it all. On my blanket, I'm using a 6mm hook, which is a J hook, because that's my blanket hook. My choice. The book calls for smaller hooks, like 5mm and less. I like a big blanket, and so I just wanted to use a 6mm hook, and that was my choice. So, other people may be using smaller hooks or bigger hooks, I don't know, but that was my choice. And like I said, I really like how it's working up. Some rounds do make it kind of curly in, but as you keep working, they do straighten out and flatten out. It's just sometimes certain stitches will make it kind of turn in, curl up a little bit, but then it corrects itself as you keep going. But anyway, I really like it. And eventually, this circle is going to turn to a square. So, yeah, Big Daddy said, "Oh, it's a round blanket." I said, "No, it'll be square." And he was like, "How are you going to turn that into a square?" I said, it'll happen. I don't know how, but it'll happen." So we will have a square blanket at some point. This book does have 18 parts, and I'm just finishing up part 3. So I'll be starting part 4. Let me see. Part 4 has 12 rounds in that one part, and then it will start squaring up. So we're almost getting to the square up part. Yep, I'll be squaring it up this next week. Anyway, I am trying to do updates on this particular blanket, Sophie's Universe, on Tuesdays. Um, but life happens, my health issues happen. So if I'm able to do an update on it on Tuesdays, I will. If I'm not, just know that she's having some health issues, and I will be back the next Tuesday with it. But anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a great day. It has been some great weather here the past couple of days, just no rain, and warm weather like in the 70s. So been enjoying that, even though I haven't been out since my surgery. I have these cuts here that are healing. This one's a little sore, and I think that's just from, when I turn my neck and stuff, it pulls it. So I think that's why that one is a little sore, but it's not real bad sore, it's just a tiny bit. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you all watching so very much, and hopefully I'm going to get straightened out here pretty soon and not feel so bad. When you have surgery, you have to skip certain medications and stuff, and sometimes you need those medications to get to the next day. But I'm getting back on all my medications now, and we will see what the future holds for us. So come back and check out how my blanket turns out next Tuesday when I get started on round 4 and see how far I get on that. But guys, I'm going to let you all get going. Remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet, and I hope you are having a wonderful time working with your crochet or projects or whatever you have going on in your life. And I will see you all again soon. Bye, friends.